What's up? You alright?
Oh, girl, are you alright? Because that's the real question. Hi, my loves, your related girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Zeus Network's Baddies South reunion part 2 review. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, because I was looking at my analytics and a lot of y'all are watching, a lot of y'all are not subscribed. So go ahead and do that for me now, and before we get into it, because y'all know we get right into it over here. So boom, Scotty's mad. Scotty's big mad. She's squirming, she's moving all around, you know what I mean? She's trying to get past security, and you know, she's really upset. Oli, on the other hand, is just, you know, just kind of staying on guard. She's taunting Scotty. You get what I'm saying? She's just y'all know how Rolly gives it up on the reunion stage. Okay, one thing Rolly gonna do is she's gonna perform. Okay, she gonna carry, she gonna perform, and she gonna troll. No, not Scotty. Rolly kind of knows how it goes. She's like, I'm not about to do all this with security right here. Like, nah, go ahead. You want to try to, you know, get past security, go ahead, but when I get you, I'm gonna get you. Natalie is like still on the stage. Slim is still trying to go after Natalie for whatever reason. Like, Slim, give it up, Delicious. You look like a man, okay? After the whole Slim and Rolly not Slim and Rolly, Slim and Natalie situation, they was carrying on. Scotty got her little kickback. You know what I'm saying? Between the security tussling and scuffling, you know, she managed to get her little foot around and it connected with Rolly, and she was like, that's what y'all do, kangaroo, you kangaroo bees, but where y'all hands at? Like, girl, hands and feet doesn't make a difference. Krishan is just drunk. Krishan is drunk and she's narrating the whole thing. You got hit because you was lagging. Slim, I hit you twice. You act like you ain't want to fight. I don't know what that's about. She looking at the camera. She's like, yeah, because I can go back and be with Mike at the end of the day. Where's Mike? Good. And she's like walking on and off the set. They're trying to calm Scotty down, and somebody came around and they was like blurred out. I don't know if that was her boyfriend or not, but she was like, she just hit me in my face, dog. Girl, we saw. You don't need to announce, we saw it. Rolly was like, yeah, I just slapped all those D's out your mouth. And she's like, what D's am I sucking? Like, girl, if you know that she just trolling you and just talking, I wouldn't even make it so specific. Like, why are you taking the bait, sis? Or were you sucking D's on the road? Scotty, to me, doesn't give escort vibes. She doesn't. But you just never know. Natalie is so adamant, no, cause she snuck me. And they're like escort Natalie off the stage, and Rolly starts talking about, go home to your daughter needs a mother, and all this. And you know, like, Krishan has a little bit of morals about her. She was like, no, don't say that, don't do that. Like, come on, like, don't be talking about people's kids and everything. That's when it gets ugly. It's not that easy. They finally get Miss Dunn into the back or whatever. Her eyes, definitely, the eyes lagging the way that Scotty was, girl. And you know, she's like, it's too easy. Thanks for the reunion. I'm out of here. She gets her bag together like she's about to leave. She grabs her bottle, you know what I mean? She's on a tequila heavy. Then she's like walking out of the building, right? And Sydney is right there, girl. They had the horror music, the jump scare. Sydney's right there. She was like, yeah, Natalie, you said that I can. She was like, I don't want a conversation. Sydney's like, I'm gonna get my conversation. I need to get my dignity back. Like, girl, what dignity are you talking about? Take it for yourself. Why are you trying to like do this on this stage? But all this stuff that they were talking about, Sydney finding them or whatever, it's lame. It's not real, because when the producer was out there talking to Natalie, they were like, oh, what do we need to talk about? Because Natalie is mad at this point. You know, she's like, she was like, I can go back on stage. She's like, I'm not going on stage with no glasses. That's weird. Yeah, she stuck me, but I'm not going back. And Sydney's in the background like, oh, you said I could be on stage. You said I could come and I'm a bad girl. Bad girls for life. And the producer and Natalie's like, what do we have to talk about? And the producer's like, just take the beat. Essentially, you know, producers that like throw cast members like certain things, and they say like, you know, she got a beat, or she got a bad beat, a good beat. That's basically what they were saying. So the scene was produced. Sydney being there was produced. Zeus trying to make it seem like it's so like, no girl, y'all, if that was the case, why did y'all leave that portion in there? Because somebody was gonna pick it up. I don't get that. And it was unnecessary. It was enough drama alone. While back on the stage, Rolly's still going off on Scotty, your girl Scotland, okay? And she was just like, you was eating Natalie's pee on the way to Africa. And I don't know where she getting all this stuff from. It sounds like she getting it from Sarah Oliver, to be honest with you. Because, you know, Sarah, when she started talking about Dubai, Natalie, meanwhile, is outside snapping. You know, I'm the owner, producer, and the EP on this. This is my ish. This is my ish. I'm the owner, creator, producer, talent. She going off, y'all. And then she starts going off on Jayla, which I find interesting because I said the same thing. She's like, yeah, and Jayla's sitting on stage like she's so fucking confused and she don't know what's going on. When I move, you move. I don't know why she acting like she's so confused. What she was, Jayla know who she riding for, and it's clearly not Natalie. We saw that in the season. And I do think that Natalie thought that she was really her friend, y'all. If y'all been around on this Zeus Network tip, when Natalie had the conversation with Red, Jayla was there like, and you know I got your back, girl. And you know I got your back, girl. Now, you know, Jayla act like she not gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight, but she gonna run up about Krishan. I know that gotta be weird. So Natalie is walking back to the stage and she's like, you know, Natalie, I want my time. Natalie's like, we just got on set. And she was like, I'm gonna bring you on, just give me time. So in the process, Scotty and Rolly are still doing that 1-2-1-2. Scotty was able to, you know, bunny hop over the security and, you know, punch Rolly in the face. I ain't gonna lie, like Scotty's athleticism paid off because she had the hops. Like, did sis play basketball or not? Because she had the bunnies on that shit. Like she leaped over them with that. She used her length in that shit. Then Rock sneaks Slim. It was quick because the wig came off. And Slim was like, yeah, I already knew. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. So now Rock is getting upset. Rock is mad. She backstage or whatever with her wig halfway on, halfway off. She's like, can we just take this off of me? Can we take this off? Talking about her ball cap. Jayla's like, so Slim still, I'm not Slim. Rolly, girl, I cannot talk. Rock still wants to fight because she feel like she didn't get her little 1-2 off. She feel like she didn't get her rocks off. You get what I'm saying? She like, nah, because this, that, and the third. She was so Jayla like, take your chains off, take your necklace off, take your necklace off, take your necklace off. She said it like 3 times. She's like, yeah, I know, but take your necklace off. So Krishan like, oh my God, I'm not with all of that. Y'all doing this for TV. Like, I'm not with that. I really feel like she was talking about Jayla because, you know, Jayla was just dragging the whole take your necklace off, babe. The girl, she was saying what she was saying. Jayla was still like, take your necklace off. So, you know, Rock moving all sporadic and shit. Blueface was there. He was, you know, taking them necklaces off, chains off, like, yeah, because I bought this. This came for my money. Let me take this shit off. You know what I'm saying? He made sure to take it off. Rock is basically mad she didn't, like, you know, shut her down. Rolly is still on stage, you know, talking about Natalie. Natalie, where's you and your horse? You and your pony, you and your horse. Talking about girl Scotty. Janisha tries to start asking questions, and you know what kills me? Like, they come all dressed and all classy, and you know, like, girl, why? What you even doing all that for? But I digress. Janisha started asking, like, well, how was your experience overall? We're not talking about this right now, just overall. So Rolly was just like, you know, I always do good. I always do well. The fans love me. I'm a fan favorite. And, you know, it is what it is. Then they start talking to Slim. Slim was like, you know, I wouldn't trade this experience for the world. It just was amazing and this, that, and the third. And then we just see Rock rolling up. And if y'all watch that, only knew that Rock was about to pull up on her because Slim wasn't even facing this, like facing, she was facing the host. You get what I'm saying? So she didn't know it was about to happen. Rolly saw it happen. And I know things happen quickly, but Rock pulled up on her, got her good. She stole off on her the way that she actually wanted to. Slim definitely was feeling it the second time because, you know, she was, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. You know you beat up when you start saying shit like that. I swear to God. Girl, Bree and Persuasion just sitting on the side getting drunk. They don't even care. Like, so Janisha's like, guys, can we just talk for a second? Trina has to leave in a minute. We haven't even asked any questions. Trina's like, yes, girl, I got previous engagement. That's what I'm talking about. She got that time. She got that time slot. All right, from this hour to this hour clause in the contract. So Trina getting paid anyway. Like, don't fumble the bag because y'all can't get y'all shit together. I don't even need a host. Every time they have one, it never works out. Y'all just put in the bag. Shit, I'll show up. We can all do that job. Just sit there and watch the shit go down, please. So finally, Rod comes back on stage and she's settled, and they start talking to her like, come on, let's start with her. Obviously, Trina is a fangirl. Trina's a fan of rock, period. Cause she like, come on, rock star, come on, rock star. Y'all know that Trina calls her fan base rock stars, so it's cute. And she like, yeah, I just feel like I came into the situation and like, you know, they tried to play me, and I feel like it just bit them in the behind because, you know, the fans see, and I ended up coming out on top, and the fans see more people was dealing with me than not. I feel like they were targeting me, they were trying to bully me, and, you know, trying to play me, this, that, and the third. And, you know, she's really sporadic, like just erratic, not sporadic, erratic, just moving around. She doing all this, and she looking like this, and can I move my chair? And they're like, nah, you gotta stay right here. So the camera, they're like, I like the shade room interview. This is weird. Nigga, what? Like, she just talking so regular. Girl, I wonder if all of this traffic and stuff is gonna come up in the video for the sound, girl, because we're getting a whole bunch of rain from Hurricane Ian remnants is happening, girl. It's been raining for fucking days straight, so sorry about that. And shout out to everybody who's going through what they going through. You know, if y'all were impacted or affected by Hurricane Ian, girl, stay safe out here. Rock said she felt disrespected. She said she first should have smacked the shit out of Natalie for taking the AirPods out her ear to begin with, because that was the first where she went wrong at. And then she bigs up Jayla. You know, Jayla is beautiful. If I didn't have Jayla in this situation, I would have been by myself. And, you know, she's beautiful. She's not envious. She's understanding. She really helped me down. And I'm just going through a lot of stuff mentally. I had to pray and fast to get myself through this and this, that, and the third. Like, she's just going on and on and on. Like, she's going on. Start trying to X Persuasion. But Persuasion kept being interrupted by Rock. She would not stop talking. I mean, interrupting, over talking. When people weren't even talking to her, she was just saying things randomly. I'm not doing this for no 15 minutes of fame, 50 seconds of fame. She was saying 5 days of fame, girl. She was just going off. SUA said she had approached her. Is it SUA or SUA? I always forget. Y'all. It's SUA now, remember. Because I'll be quick to call a girl SUA. So she says that yeah, I had approached her when we were doing like the intro. We were at the mansion doing the intros, like, you know, we're gonna be in different homes, let's clean up after ourselves, let's da-da-da-da, basically trying to just tell her, like, you know, like, let's just keep it tight. And, you know, Persuasion said she had one off of me. I got 2 mansions and I don't care about this. Pretty much, like, said she puffed her chest out at her, like, you know what I'm saying, like she really wasn't beat to hear what she had to say. So that's why she's like, that's the stuff that the fans didn't see off the camera. She's coming on the camera now being all humble, but to us, it was, you know, big bra, like, I got 2 mansions, I don't care. Persuasion leaves the stage because she's like, I'm not arguing with no kids, I'm not. And then I feel like that was even a little condescending. What she could have said was, I'm not arguing with somebody who's clearly not in their right state of mind, because, you know, Krishan was definitely like really drunk. But, you know, that's just the little sneak disses that she does. You get what I'm saying? That's why Rock be on her ass like that. And, you know, Rock is just like, ain't no chick moving me off the stage, ain't no chick moving me for what I want to do, and this, that, and the third. So you really not that girl then. And Persuasion, she so kindly gets up and walks off. She's like, Natalie is drunk in somebody's boiler room. Get them off my set. Get them off my set. Why do I hear talking? What are they talking about? Open the door so I can hear. Like, girl. Rolly says that the whole time that she was filming, she was miserable there. She said that Jayla, she said she wasn't no hater. She had no beef with Jayla because, you know, her and Jayla fought. And she's like, every day I would wake up and I would tell you, Jayla, you're beautiful, or whatever the case. And then she was like, Jayla, did I not? Jayla was like, yup, you did. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird. Natalie is in this boiler room, y'all, quoting, what's the girl name? What was it? Evelyn? No, it was Shawnee O'Neal. Thank you for your services. You just is fire. Like, she's just Natalie is too much. Then Jayla tries to discuss the fire alarm incident at the airport. And she said, I made a comment of, is this girl touched a little? Like, is she a little special? And she said, I didn't know her, only encountered her once. And Natalie showed everybody the video, and her and Persuasion. And I said in that moment, her and Persuasion were looking for a reason not to like this girl and this, that, and the third. And I said what I said that one time when I said what I said. It's really giving like backpedaling, if you ask me. Rock continues to talk over Jayla. She don't care. Jayla is like, you know what? At the end of the day, I got 4 sisters and 4 brothers. I know what it's like to be in a room with somebody just don't like you just because. And, you know, I'm 10 years older than her. And, you know, I only said that one thing and it came from a genuine place. Girl, no, you was being shady. Oh, was she touched a little bit? Like, you were being shady, Jayla, stop. Yeah, I was just being a little bit shady or whatever, because that's just the first impression. And then once I got to know her, you know, I saw who she really was. Why did you try to justify that? Like, girl, you too grown for that. But anyway, so she's just like, I just feel like, you know, she's 30, she's 22, I'm 10 years older than her, so she's 32. And I feel like, you know, she's not going to have the same communication skills, and I can just communicate with her and I understand and I know. Then Rock started getting all mad. Like, she's just, they don't call her a big baby for no reason. But here's the thing. You're 22 now. We've been knowing Rock for, I don't know, I want to say, I don't know how many years, let's just say 2. When is that going to get, when is there going to be some correction happening with this behavior? Because it's just not becoming, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that that is what makes us like her, because she's real and she's relatable. But the drunkenness, the talking over people, the, you know, no regard for the situation that's happening, meaning, like, I don't know, it was just, she was just being herself, and I love it and I can appreciate it, but it was a little bit annoying. I know I'm not the only one that felt like it was a little annoying. Like, you go out to the club and you got your drunk friend who don't know how to act. Annoying. Then as Jayla's trying to backpedal, in my opinion, or justify, you know, her shade, she's like, no, bro, I don't care. This is Rock. No, bro, I don't care. Nah, because my mama saw the show. My mama cried, man. This should make my mom cry. And I'm like, this is what made your mom cry? Has she not been seeing all the shit that y'all be doing, you and Blue, on Instagram, but the show made her cry? That's giving cap. That's kizzy. Like, what are you talking about? What is she crying over? She not crying over, girl, moving right along. Gotti goes off stage and she's backstage with Natalie, who's now finally making her way to stage. And she's like, so what's up with you, Scotty? You want to get active? You trying to get active? You want to get active? Because you was active any other time. I don't know why you're acting all scared now. She started playing her. She was like, I put too much money in your pocket for you not to be active. When I move, you move. That's how we're doing it. You hear what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, just give me the bottle. Just give me the bottle. She take the bottle from her. And she drinking. She like, yeah, now any other time you with it, now you're not with it. And she was just like, Natalie, I heard you, say less, just stop screaming. Natalie was drunk. Natalie was drunk out her mind. Jayla is trying to talk with the whole, you know, she's a little sister. She has a lot of growing to do, and she, you know, her star is going to continue rising, but she has some things that she needs to work through. And Krishan, I just felt like, was offended by what Jayla was saying, because she knows that she was talking above her. And she pulls the whole, I'm making more money than anybody on this set. I'm making more money now. Is it including Janisha? Trina is what I want to know. Because, I mean, like, the other girls, I'm sure she is making more money. She comes in, she's a package deal. It's not just her. She's coming along with her own situation with the South Central Baddies, the Blueface show. Like, she you know, she has a little following of her own, a cult-like following. So I could see her being paid more than some of the older girls who wasn't on TV as more recently as she has been. Natalie is coming back on stage. I'm like, here we go. Persuasion says she's been doing TV for some time, and the girls on back because we'll be catty. It was never anything personal. And, you know, she said what she said. You know, it wasn't a big deal to her. And then she was like, well, there were some things that that was said that really wasn't necessarily true. And we're talking about the things that she has said about Blueface, you know, eating her box or whatever the case may be. And she was just like, well, look, to that. And Trina they was all like, no, that's not how it happened. she was like, well, listen, I'm a Pisces and I say stuff to hurt people. And when she said that, she just got up. It just started welling on her. Persuasion ain't have a chance. Persuasion did not have a chance. And she was like, you want to say this to hurt me? She was hitting her as she was talking like she's somebody's fucking mom or something. At that very same time, Natalie rolled back up on Rolly and she trying to get her lick back. But are we surprised that it's going to be a part 3 to the reunion? No, because that's how Zeus does, girl. This was a good reunion outside of Rock being drunk and over talking, you know what I'm saying, and crying and carrying on. What y'all think about Jayla backpedaling? Because it's giving backpedal. And you know, make sure you like this video. It really helps on the YouTube algorithm so I don't get swallowed up by the big girls. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.